take the chance and roll the dice.
So what was plot? Hang on.
That this planet's soil lacks the essential building blocks for mature flora. Yet, while the land
You're a medic.
itself resists growth
My shocky type gun on.
I've discovered a
Let's get you up there. I can make you dead. Another medic.
So Pandora is not a planet that can actually sustain life.
No, that's not what he's saying.
He said that the soil lacks the nutrients capable of sustaining mature flora, and yet plant life exists anyway.
Because of the spores that are in the entire atmosphere.
Wasn't even close.
Everything exists from some sort of weird fungal symbiotic matrix.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's terrifying.
But if you think about it, where do you see, how many plants do you actually see on Pandora?
Not a lot, but that's because they probably got lazy on modeling.
Yeah, I don't actually think
they're now
about
explaining
that sort of
it.
thing.
For the most part, off the top of my head, the plants that you see are the shock cactuses and the fire melons and a thing here and there.
The growth in Oasis in the underground Oasis.
True.
But that's specific to that DLC.
It's also specific to that area.
Yeah. That's a little unsettling. However, how would the spores do it? Clearly the spores would get at least somewhere into the soil.
Thrill of scientific progress. Stimulating, isn't it? You know, when this is all over, I think I might take your scientist up on her lascivious offers.
I love how none of those lockers had a health pack in it.
Yep.
Well, there's a Dr. Zed machine
Yes,
right there.
but I need free health, not cost me money health.
Too bad.
Yeah,
You got plenty of cash.
I have less than a tenth of, hell, I barely have over 1% of money cap.
Ow. That hurt me.
Care about that.
Books, damn it. Or that grenade mod said kiss of breath.
Nah, just kiss of death.
Ooh, where's the kiss of mint grenade?
That one is much better. Yeah. Doesn't have the blades on it, but oh well.
That's not like we're a melee character. Feasible to make a melee character out of anyone but Gage, Zero, and Krieg.
Zero and Krieg are pretty much the only viable melee characters.
Gage does have a melee override, which is pretty damn awesome.
But it has a cooldown, and anyone that their ability to be melee is on a cooldown, you're not going to be able to make a viable melee character. You can do melee stuff with them.
It's not a cooldown, it actually uses up anarchy stacks.
It's also on a cooldown, I believe.
I haven't seen it as a cooldown. I've been able to swing out those Digistruct claws willy-nilly.
Yeah, it's
just, if I spam the thing, then I have to go shoot a bunch of stuff to get more anarchy stacks, which, oh darn. Not like I wasn't going to go shooting things half-cocked anyway.
Always going.
I know that, what's-his-face, Gunzerker guy, Salvador, his melee override has a cooldown. And I don't think he punches particularly hard in any other capacity, but yeah, he's not a puncher. Gunzerker.
We was like a bunch of jabbermouths drunk on stock wine holler. This is where we die. There was a cave-in a couple of days ago. Boys still think a rescue's coming. Didn't have the heart to tell him that cave-in.
Have the heart to tell him what? Tell him what?
That they're stuck in there. And
You don't have the heart to tell him.
You bastard.
Yeah, even I'm gonna go.
No accident. A few boys went rabid already, had to be put down. I'm the only thing keeping the 191 together. Those sackless piss rugs broke their promise. Well, I won't. These men have earned their keep. I'm gonna get them their paradise, no matter the cost.
There's a cave-in.
No, the story for the 919 is they did stuff for Dahl. They were Dahl soldiers. They fought a whole bunch of wars. Dahl told them, "Yeah, cool. You get to retire on Pandora. It's a great paradise of a planet." Then they get here.
Lie.
They didn't know that, or Dahl knew that. The Legion didn't know that at the time.
Got it.
They just knew what they were told by Dahl. But they got here and then got assigned to the mining crew that was in the mines here.
Wow.
And then there was the cave-in, and the spores started infecting people, and a bunch of people died, and in all honesty, you kind of feel bad for Hector, but I can't exactly condone the way he's dealing with things.
No, not really. But holy shit, Dahl is a garbage pile of a company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to retire in the mines. Fuck you, dude. Slavery if I've ever heard it. Holy shit.
I must make one final request.
Whoa! Ivy League.
Yeah, the blood sample we were bringing from Mordecai got ruined when we were going through the disinfecting process that was getting rid of all of the spores in the facility here. Mm-hmm. So we couldn't use Mordecai's blood sample to come up with an antidote. He was hoping we could, and he would then use the antidote on him. This is a boss that I can face lock. And then he would use the antidote on himself to cure this shit.
And then give it to Mordecai, one would hope.
Oh, of course. Once we get a cure, we can absolutely
Synthesize more, yeah.
exactly. We can synthesize more. But he had himself in the containment there to keep him from spreading anything anywhere. But he was hoping that we could use the cure that we got from Mordecai's blood to fix this. Then we find out that the sample got ruined. And he's like, okay, not what I wanted, but we have one choice. We need a different blood sample.
So we're taking his.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And he's not in control of himself.
Is he healing?
No, that ticking was fire.
Right, but I swear you've shot him down to this amount of hit points several times.
Nah. Where are you? There you are.
It's amusing that he is occasionally doing Goliath lines.
Is he?
Yeah, it sounds like underneath all the screaming, there's also some random Goliath lines that are getting played in there.
I haven't
heard him
any of them.
scream "Welcome to die" yet.
Quit live so much. You can't charge me if I phase lock you.
Where's your butt? I want to shoot you in it.
No, I want to shoot him in the glowing purple weak spots.
So what does the special ability on the Hector gun do?
Are you familiar with the Hornet pistol?
Nope.
Not like the tiny cricket.
No, that the normal dull burst fire count for Zoom is 3 or 4. And this one is, the thing on this and the Hornet is 6.
Oh dang.
So it burst fires 6 shots with a single trigger pull.
I wonder how good that would be if, phase locking to then onto the critical spot with it.
Well, it's electric damage, so it wouldn't do too much extra. But if it does hit harder per bullet than this gun,
Yeah,
automatically,
exactly. That's what I'm wondering.
it might be. Let's science this up a bit.
Yeah, each individual one on his critical hit spot is hitting for 2 grand.
I abhor physical.
That's a wall, dude. Oh, that's hitting for much harder.
Yeah.
But it's a pistol, not an SMG.
It's okay. We did it for science.
We have a pistol relic that we can use.
Nope.
Damn it.
She doesn't. The only straight up gun damage one she gets is SMG.
Oh, that's a class mod?
Yeah, it was a class mod.
That's what makes her a cat.
Yep.
Cats use SMGs.
Yep.
Of all the friends of mine
Shit.
who actually own cats, I've never seen one use an SMG before.
That's because you're usually dead before they see it.
I don't think I've ever usually been dead.
Oh, well, that's because you're a friendly NPC to them.
See, but still only an NPC to them.
Right, yeah, because you're not a cat.
Got it.
Your responses are limited, like NPCs are. When you are talking to your cat, you don't have the intricate language that they do. It's meow, 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 meow. You can only say so many different things.
True.
You are the welcome to Corneria, I like swords of cats.
Welcome to Corneria. I like tuna.
swords.
You're hearing this.
I like swordfish.
Instructions for synthesizing the antidote. First, collect my blood.
So now that he's dead, we have an audio recording that he's talking to us, specifically calling out, if you're hearing this, it's because I'm dead, but I've got this oddly specific directions to give you.
I've thought about being dead long and hard. Holy shit, this sucks.
Is your blood sample? There's your blood sample.
Yes, yes. Now to the aptly named antidote.
How does he know when we're picking this up? Are we that predictable?
Yes.
We're a player character in Borderlands. We're that predictable.
Dang.
Just to be entirely clear,
Feels so unique.
I love that sound.
You're not alive to hear that sound!
He can still love that sound.
Oh my god.
He knows what that sound is. He's allowed to love it.
But the fact that he waits for it to happen, like he gives time in the recording and then says that, is just flabbergasting. Gesundheit.
Blood is as titillating as his mind. We'll begin synthesizing the antidote.
Now immune to the bioweapon.
And then Cassius will be
Hey.
all of us.
We still get the benefits of extra damage if we are in the gas, but it will no longer potentially kill us.
Well, that's
cool.
Good.
See you up top.
I've got the
Generators.
solid
Ready. Paradise.
gray bar
There's nothing.
That's awesome.
to prove my immunity.
You got the Kevlar on there.
I never thought I'd say this, but
Got the touch.
Nora is
You may in fact have the power as well.
But when all hell's breaking loose, is he riding the eye of the storm?
Hunter.
He might be writing the Eye of the Storm.
Cassius.
Wait, what did he say?
Oh.
If Hector can still hear this, tell him, eat my farts. No, that's dumb. And he comes up with a couple other quips to tell Hector.
Gotcha.
My way.
Not that you get to hear any of it.
Nope.
Screw you.
Yeah, well, you know what, Pat? They can look it up, and they can tell us what they think next time.
That's true. They
Yeah,
can.
so.
We'll save Mordecai next time. Good night, folks.
Bye, bye.
Let it ride like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies.